to another episode of Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree and still be family. I almost messed up. That's the theme song. What up, though, for my second album, Jelly World. That's all I have, Joe's Long Day. Oh, the copyright. Oh, the copyright. I'll be host all title Jail Leaves, my man, guest co-host Jerome from Shield Ministry on YouTube. Welcome to the show, homie.
Hey, welcome, man. Hey, what's going on, good people? My man Jeff, I don't know, he's partaking in some other things tonight, but some of that spiked orange juice over there. But it's gonna be a good night, folks.
No, I had no crown today. And I heard I'm about to say, no, you already did middle ground. What you talking about? It's not that show.
Oh man.
Oh, we're gonna talk about some serious, this fun stuff. First stuff being title of the show. I know Black history. What about Black future? Charleston White was talking about that on the clip we both came across, and it's a good point. We never really talk about the future and what we can do. It's always looking at the past. So they figured we'd dive into it ourselves. So what you think while we not talking about Black future?
You know, it's a lot of variables when you really think about it. I think that part of our problem is there's really no unity when you really look at it on a mass scale. We come together for certain events, certain conventions, but nothing really on a collective scale. And I think that that's one of the things that we didn't get a chance to experience back in the 60s with the civil rights movements and all the different things that they were going through. We didn't get a chance to partake in any of that. And so now the unity in those type of, I would say, call for the future, you know, the seriousness of it is not really out there. I mean, you have your Minister Farrakhan's, who's people who are out there doing what they can, your Dr. Umar Johnson's and people doing their various things, but it's still not on a mass scale. So I feel like it's just going to take everybody, you know, coming together, whether we're using social media, start virtually, whatever we're going to do, but we got to start. It's got to be a starting point. And I just think the unity has to be one of the first things that we do. I remember a few years ago, his name is Dr. Claude Anderson. He got a book called Powernomics. And he was here in Atlanta, and I remember people was hating on him, talking about, man, we don't need no African town. We don't need this. We don't need this. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, that's amazing that people hating on him. And if you think about it, you could go to right in Detroit. You got Mexican town. We got Greek town. You know, we're supposed to be Motown. And at the end of the day, it's like, why can't we be happy and excited about doing something positive for us? And it's always coming with ridicule. So I think that's part of the problem, bro. We gotta get past the roasting and you know, always chastising each other and do more uplifting and try to go the right direction.
Well, former Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick, he wanted to bring an African town here, and all the other cultures, are y'all being racist, blah, blah, blah. But let's talk economics. We waste 1.3 trillion a year on stuff that's made for cheap overseas. Call it what it is. So if a female going to get her hair done, probably a black shop for the hair. But they're getting their nails and toes, Asian shop. Beauty stuff, a lot of Asian people own them stuff. So a lot of the things that probably will be made by us for us will phase them out. And everybody can look at their bottom line. That's why they was using the racism and all this. Like, you don't need that. Well, some of y'all, not all, when we come in the store, look at us like we try to steal something. So if we shopping with our own, that's really a good thing. But then you'll be phased out. So I don't know if that was a thing in Atlanta where people were doing it, but people had the same issue looking at it like, man, that's 1.3 trillion. I'm getting my slice of it. I don't want you to go over there to Pookie and them. Nah, shop with me. You don't like you sometimes, but still shop with me. A lot of people like us, unfortunately, race should never matter. We all God's children, but it is what it is. But we're coming out to it. Green rules the world, and we will stand. But we ain't gonna spend cheap because we don't want to have them bad memories. They have to get the pro wings and all that. So we have $1,000 on just to feel like we've arrived instead of putting that in this IRA accounts or stock or something. But we're gonna spend that on that. Like, dude, you know they made that overseas for like $10.
You know, you touched on some good points. I think that when you look at the Jewish community, for one, they bounce their dollar in their community 7 times before it ever goes out to anything else. And one thing I've noticed in their community is the women are making their own clothing.
Yeah.
They're wearing their own purses. They're not wearing Michael Kors, Jimmy Choo, Coach, Prada, Gucci. They're not wearing any of those things. The men are wearing the suits that's being made in their community. So they really live a real modest lifestyle. They don't have to have the materialistic things, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. So I think it's a lot to be said and learned in those communities because you have to learn. I mean, they got their own recreational centers. I mean, I've been to several different of their communities, and you see those things. They got their own schools. They even pay for their kids to go to private schools. And in their community, if they don't have kids, they'll be paying and sponsoring somebody else's kids to go to the private school. So they're real big on education. They're real big on, supporting their own, if you will, in their own community.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that we have to learn from that and start doing that because if you look at 2024, it's a lot of people out here have their own businesses going on, whether it's HVAC, hairstylists, barbers, anything that you can think of, construction. And I think we would do a lot more successful things if we were to just unite and really be together, on certain things. But we're not. It's no unity in anything that we're doing. We're just spending frivolously. And you might have a few out of the 10, we might choose 3 people out of 10 that's actually doing what they're supposed to do financially, but the other 7 paycheck to paycheck.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you had Black Wall Street back in the day. I don't know if we could really get there because, say, if you took Covington, Georgia, you took one side of the road, like we're gonna make that Black Wall Street, 2024. It'll get all the hype, the shine. Everybody want to be a part of it, but then it ain't all that. Oh, jealousy just walked in the room. What you jealous for? You got an idea? They're partnering with you to do. Nah, man, they think they all that. Then that's when the bull crap come up in there. We get jealous way too quick nowadays.
Hey,
we need to help you.
That's the thing, man. Everybody's so sensitive, if you will, in today's world. But I'll say that's why I tell people they should travel more, because if you travel more, you get a chance to see a lot more than what you see in your community. And one thing I learned, leaving the city of Detroit, you get a chance to see how people operate in other cities. Mm-hmm. And like Atlanta, for instance, the city here, say if I wanted to become a restaurant owner, there's somebody here from the young lady that started Slutty Vegan or anybody else. They'll sit down with you and give you the A to Z so that you don't make the same mistakes they made. And when I was back at home, I didn't really see a lot of us doing that. It was always kind of like that attitude of, I don't want you to be more successful than me.
Yeah.
And you know, that was always tough. You know, that was always tough back at home. You know, back in the day, it's like, you should want me to succeed, and vice versa. If I'm helping you and it's gonna make you thrive in your business, and I'm doing a podcast and you can get to where I'm at that time 10 times faster, and I know all of the ropes and the ins and the outs, why wouldn't I want to pass that along to you without expecting, you know, money or whatever it is from you in return? It's kind of just like, you know, you sharing the wealth. It's just like knowledge.
Yeah, you can make $1 million. He make $2 million now. He think he all that. I was good at $1 million, but I got 2. Oh, I'm stuck on myself. My nose up in the air, like for real.
Yeah, hey, that's how it be, man. And it's quick too. Most times, it's always somebody on the sidelines that's rooting you on, but then it's always somebody on the sidelines that's just straight hating, you know, for no reason.
Well, that's a reason, because in my opinion, the fact that you are working towards your purpose is like a slap in the face. Like, why ain't you working on yours? And you're not pointing that finger saying that, but that's what they're seeing. Because they know they should get out their butt and try. Outcast, get up and get out.
Get up and out.
But while they out there making moves, why don't you start making a move? Instead of just saying, oh, nah, man, I'm this old sucker. It ain't going to work. Man, I don't care they made their first 100 million. They ain't going to make their next. You're ready to do that instead of, hey, man, I'm starting this. Can you give me the direction to go? And well, here go $1 million and this person to help you out. You don't want to do that. You want to sit over there and just be the hater. Like the Chappelle show. Like, no, you just hating.
I think, you know, Charleston, some people think he talk out the side of his neck, but if you really listen to when he actually talking about serious topics or real topics, he always dropping some jewels. And so what I'll say is, you know, we definitely have to start thinking about doing things differently, because I just seen something, I think it was yesterday, with the robots that they're working on right now and how human-like they look. And I was just like, man, we're getting ready to go into a whole new realm of some things that people not prepared for. And so
I know, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we are going to have to come together. I know you just came out with a book and just things like that. Just imagine somebody has a platform, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a radio station, and you just basically, all you do is support and have your local authors come out, male, female, speaking your truth. You know, boy or girl, whatever it is, you know, just speaking your truth about your book and basically giving you that publicity that you need, so the community can support you. And I think that, you know, we got to start. I mean, from the media streams, the community streams, we just got to do a lot more to grow to that unity. You know, when we grew up as kids, we seen Voltron, and you know, when you seen them unite, that was one of the coolest things to see them form together. And I think we all showing that we can do things individually, but now it's time for us to do it collectively.
Yeah, and my guest from earlier, Hezekiah Morris, who's an author, he in Atlanta. And they having a book slam coming up where you can go up there and read your book. I'm like, that's pretty cool. You don't know who in that room. Oh, I like that, man. I might want to make that too. But hey, come here. But if you're trying, you might come across those opportunities. But you're gonna always be the hater, just sitting on the sideline. Life gonna pass you by. Like, why don't you start farming? Because we ain't got no farming. We ain't got no electrical. All the main things you need, you yet to see us work as a team and maybe get one. You do have some grocery stores. A lady got one, I think, in Cali, and I think somewhere here, a little mini store. It's a black laundromat on Schaefer near Keeler. So you got small things, but you like, man, how many millionaires we got out here? You can tell you can't become a whatever group and want to invest. A venture capitalist be doing. Like,
Hey, I just seen the former NBA player Kevin Johnson. He got a restaurant up there
yeah,
called Fixins now.
yeah, in Detroit. I'm looking at the video like, man, I look kind of good.
Yeah, yeah. So I got it on my list to hit. You
I'm gonna
know,
check it out too.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely, you know, and that's the one thing I can say. We definitely have had some successful restaurant owners come to the city of Detroit over the last 10 years in particular.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing a great job with the social medias to get their, you know, name and word out there. But I'm pretty sure it's some mom and pop out there that doesn't get that publicity, that should get that publicity. Whether they're in the city or whether they're in Southfield, Dearborn, wherever they are, and the community would support, you know. So I just think we just got to get more platforms and come together, opposed to
We're
being
so small. I
individual.
mean, we can go on X, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Just and I make catfish, yams, macaroni and cheese, and some sweet peas. You know, pound cake, $10. If the presentation look good, man, have somebody try it, it might circulate around. Like, go check that out. Remember the Popeyes chicken sandwich that had that was like the new dope game? People online, I got mine, and everybody wanted to be a part of it. So everywhere you look, everybody get that chicken sandwich, and they stock went through the roof.
And you know what's crazy? That was that was crazy marketing, because that was in 2019, before we went into the pandemic.
Mm-hmm. People almost fighting in the drive-through trying to take cuts. And I'm sitting here like, maybe I think too much. I'm pretty sure it's a fabulous sandwich. But can't you take your candy ass to the stove, try some different seasonings, and make you a sandwich?
No, man,
You about to sacrifice it all, as they say, because you taking cuts
they
in the drive-through.
they had to have it. They had to have it, man.
You're risking it all for a sandwich. Car dented up now. If your wife, your husband got it. Man, I'm praying with her. Where was you going? No, I ain't know. What you going for that? Where the hell was you going? Well, I took a cut to get a Popeye chicken sandwich. Now, let's pray. I hope they don't throw no cherry at you. Like, wait a minute. You mean tell me, why I gotta pay that $1,000 deductible because your stupid ass wanted to get a goddamn sandwich? But you can make your damn self. And you took cuts.
Hey, that was a crazy time, man. I mean, people was really about that action.
I would see people Facebook Live. Man, I got mine. Oh, this the joint. Free advertising. And you see they thing light up like 1,000 people watch. Like, oh man, I'm about to go right now. Like, he's sitting here like, I love them black people. I love them. Free advertising. Same with the patty pie. Oh boy did a thing and her pies sold off.
Yeah, them sweet potato pies. You couldn't find them things at first. Nope. It was sold out every time.
I mean, our culture is amazing. I give it that. We put some honey on how we feel about something. And it's like, man, I want to miss. I want to feel like that. Where you go? Up on 7 Mile. Okay. Then they going to film it and try to recreate it. Yep, man, I saw Casper come and slap it before I ate it. Like, this dude telling a whop over till 9. Damn, go slap your sandwich. You going to say Beetlejuice now? That's what we doing. Just so you get more people like me. Well, I'm gonna go try it. Like, come on, free advertising.
Hey,
we're very creative people, but we don't be thinking. Let's work like Motron.
Yeah, we got to do more of that, man. I just think social media, since that's like the real main free in some cases marketing. Yeah. and people are making money from content creation and all type of things of that nature. I feel like if we could start moving in that direction to start formulating seminars, workshops,
Yep.
you know, in the major cities, because you won't hit all of the cities in each state.
No.
But if you could start in your major cities like a Detroit, Grand Rapids, Flint, Saginaw, you know, hit like 4 or 5 major cities, and then you can create some sales from there. I think it'll grow tentacles and start getting you know, a nice contagious move.
That's true. And say what you want. I mean, Detroit, we got a lot of problems, but Detroit people will support you. They will support it. You have someone say, man, you shouldn't even try, but you'll have some that get on the train when it start coming off the rails. Man, I want to be a part of that. I want to be a part of it. I don't want to miss out. I want to be the cool kid. They support you.
We definitely got people who you know, support back at home. I think it's just a matter of just getting it on a collective scale. You know, when you start getting the masses, 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, you know.
Big picture thinking. You always got to be on chess, because I get it. It's easier to have someone facilitate the whole hookup and you just do the part you're good at. But that's a lot of money up top. Like, look at the NBA. They just signed new TV deals, 20-something billion. Steph Curry just signed a new deal for another year for 60 million, 62 million. 1 year. Now, remember back in the 90s, he signed 3 years, 62 million. Like, wow, that's a 1 year contract. So the money up top is stupid, but we don't want to create the whole functionality of it. We think that's too hard, but that's where those contracts are signed. Yeah, you're a millionaire, you got 10 million in the bank, but bro, they signed a $30 billion contracts. I like my name on that.
Hey, the key thing is there's money out here to be made and to be handed to the right individuals.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you think about it, I always think about it, man. You see some of the older pictures. Google before it blew up. Yep. YouTube before it blew up. Amazon before it blew up. Apple before it blew up. When you look at all of those things and you see that most of them started in either their garage or their office at home, and you can see that they had a little sign on the wall, and you fast forward. So all it takes is the power of an idea and the execution of that idea.
Don't quit.
And the timing of it, you know, because you just think back, we could have had the type of cell phones we have right now back in the 90s if only the right team was put together to put those things out there.
Hell, when COVID hit, we had to move to online. I'll talk to tech people Wayne State. They're like, come here. You see this? We had this for the last 5 years. We've been had a tech to be virtually like, yeah, there was no point for it. So it was just sitting here. I'm like, what the hell? Like, yeah, the tech's been here, Jeff. Just who wants to start doing the Jetsons? Who wants to be the first one to do that? I'm like, that's what we're doing. Like, we're doing it now.
Yep.
You where you at? I'm where I'm at, and we still communicate. Now we have more bigger thinking ideas. Like, well, let's make it virtuality. Let me grab the screen and pull you out, and I can slap your hologram. Somebody working on it.
Hey,
and they signed that contract. It's gonna be a lot of zeros.
You look at what's the name of that movie? Total Recall. Remember, they had some stuff that was more futuristic and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at some of the video games right now, and it's places you can go to go gaming, and they got the virtual reality thing you put on, and that stuff will make you think is actually right there. You see people screaming,
Man,
things running on the ground towards you and everything.
I remember with the VCR, those goggles hook up. I was at shout out to our homeboy Tone. I was always like, "You want to play Batman?" Like, sure, I play Batman. Put the things on. Like, okay. My heart started racing because you know how Batman be on top of the buildings looking down. Oh, well, I almost tipped over and Jeff, it's not real. I'm straight thinking, oh my God. I'm looking, oh Lord, he's trying to take me out. He ain't my friend. He laughed like, idiot. You know this virtual reality, right? Like, dog, you put things on, man. Like, wow. Nah, this ain't virtual. Gets off me. This voodoo.
Hey, no, it'll mess you up, man. I took the kids to this. It's like you could call it like a computer museum where it take you back in time, if you will.
Wow.
But we did the virtual reality, and it was like you was in NASA. So it was like we was taking off in a rocket, and to look around in that thing, man, you literally felt like you was getting ready to take off. And I'm looking around like, wow, like this is. I mean, that'll mess you up, man. If you really think about it, I don't have to go to space. I was there. that was a little too real, man.
I thought I was about to fall off the building.
Yeah, I was looking like, whoa. I said, wait a minute now. Like I'm thinking the building took off. Like, wait a minute, I put this thing on. We took off for real. Wait a minute.
Oh man. Yeah, man. It's just that quick that you adapt to your vibe. And like, oh my God, I'm about to die. we laugh for days. Like, yeah, I ain't putting that on again. That's too much virtuality for me.
Hey, I'm pretty sure you can find some videos of some people playing those virtual reality, like the boxing, and man, they end up about ready to swing on some of the family members.
Man, I can see that because if you're in virtuality, like that's your face getting, you might take that serious. Like, dog, you hit me one more time like that. Yeah, I ain't hitting you, dog. I'm saying, yo, you just all in my grill like I'm a chump.
Hey, you see them, man. After this, go on YouTube and type in those virtual reality boxing. You'll be cracking up.
I can manage to get heated. But think of the person that figured out that code to make that stuff. Like, wow. Where we at with that?
Hey, it's like I said, man. That the power of just some ideas and executing on those things. And, you know, like I was saying yesterday, I seen those videos of those robots and I'm like, man, we already got lawnmowers that can cut the grass itself. Now we about to go out here and get robots, man. I just don't know, man.
We can't be the Jetsons.
We're coming in some crazy times, man. Because I can see some people now like, man, I need one of those robots. Like, I'm tired of washing dishes. I'm tired of washing clothes.
Oh man, I came to the crib yesterday. Like, I need to hire somebody.
See what I'm saying? You get you on the robots clean. Hey, the robot get on the roof, fix your leaks for you.
Nah. See, you stubborn. Give me a warm-blooded person. I don't trust you. Skynet, you watching me?
Hey, we coming up on the movie iRobot.
Yep. And he wasn't crazy after they wanted to be free.
Yep.
Like, nah, man, I ain't with that. They even got certain spots where they make the food. I think it was somewhere overseas. It was number of robots, McDonald's making all the food.
Wow.
And doing it accurately. Like, wow. Well, they just destroyed that job economy a little bit.
Oh yeah, they definitely coming for the waitresses, the servers, because I went to it was similar to like the original House of Pancakes, and the thing came out. I seen something move. You know, you see something out your peripheral, like what is that? and the robot thing came out, and it stops at your table, and you got to grab the tray off the thing with all your food and everything. So it's basically getting rid of the the servers slowly but surely. You'll be getting served by them robots.
I mean that I have that original pancake house in a while.
Yeah, you need to hit it, man.
But it'd be crowded on the weekend. Like,
man, hey, but that's why you gotta go early. You can't be in there sleeping in, dreaming and all of that. You gotta get up early.
Them days gone. We're doing all this stuff now. I took off a few weekends ago. I woke up 2:30. Oh Lord, I'm late. You off this weekend? I didn't post about the brand then. I'm up the next 5 hours just mad, like, damn.
But you know what? You actually off on some good days. You could go on a weekday when you don't have to deal with the crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually go on one of your off days and go up in there. I promise you won't have no big crowds then.
I have done that before, early millennial, and you're right. Weekdays, ain't nobody there.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna be there.
Working midnights has altered my life because you get off work 6 in the morning. I hit the gym for 2 hours. I'm gonna go check out the movie at 10. Let me go hit this spot, go get this. And noon, I'd have done everything on a Friday.
Yep.
And nobody in my way. Nobody said, "Oh my God, shut up! I'm trying to hit a movie." I'm like, yeah, I ain't going back. I did it one time a while back. What's that movie? The Carter movie. John Carter. He's in Mars somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's 8 o'clock. I'm like, you sure you want to do this? Okay. All right. You going to find out. Go see the movie? Oh, my God. It's Mars. Kind of loud. No. Yeah, no. Mm-hmm. You watch. This person's marching too loud. No. You watching. You want to come at 8 o'clock? We going to come at 8 o'clock.
Hey.
We leave out, maybe 6. Like, yeah. People are active. They happen to be out. They might have a few spirits in them already, a nice drink. I don't hear all that. I want to eat my food, watch the movie, and leave. I don't need you to give me your vlogging from the back of it.
The commentary.
I don't need all that.
Yeah, they definitely give you that commentary.
Don't let it be a dope movie. Oh my God, it's so. I can't hit them. I go to jail. Can you please? I'm sorry. Then they do it again. Like,
yeah, hey, I learned a long time ago, man. The later you go, more problems it'll be.
Yeah. Yeah, the latest 6 o'clock now. If I go see a movie here, right when I get off work, nobody there. Get right, like, let me get my number one. Let me get that.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah, you gotta
relax. No one's bothering me.
If you don't want to have the fun bunch in the background, it's best to go before 8.
That's like downtown. Downtown got some amazing stuff going on. I'm gonna go check it out. Probably gonna be early in the day. I went down there after 6. It's too many people. They're bugging me, and it's not them. They're doing nothing wrong. But I'm more accustomed to. I don't want to bother all these people. I want to walk and not be. Excuse me.
Yeah, you don't want the clutter. Yeah. No. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And downtown is so different. It's like being in Novi.
Yeah, they built it up and steady building it up. More stuff is coming.
All they missing is the theater, but I thought they were working on one a while ago.
Yeah, I think the one they're working on, Big Sean is going to be the owner of it down there.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, something fun to talk about. Wow, you cooking?
No, I'm right. I'm just writing it down. What you got?
Labor Day, y'all cooking? Going by your house?
Labor Day, believe it or not, we usually keep it pretty simple. So my son's birthday is Wednesday.
Okay.
So I gotta we'll be celebrating on Monday. So he told me he wanted to go to the pool.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll go. Long as it's not raining, we'll go to the pool. And if it's raining, we got to go to this place where we can take him and he can go on the inside. Because if it's gonna rain, we'll have to go tomorrow. So I got to look at the weather to see what's going on for Monday.
Okay.
So yeah, we try to. As far as the food, most likely I'm gonna have to get on the grill. I already see it happening. Most likely I'm gonna have to fire up.
Well, what like your face first went like, hey, Oh, you've been drafted. I got you.
Yeah, I don't have to get drafted to do that. I can foresee it now. Tomorrow, magically, chicken wings will show up and turkey burgers and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's that for? Oh, well, I thought you could get on. Yeah, I figured. You know, it's always the I thought. I thought you would get on the grill. Crazy, man. I got a fantasy draft tomorrow and on Monday. So
Oh, that still be going on, huh?
man, hey, that stuff is addictive, man.
Okay, because you don't hear about like you used to for the fantasy.
Yeah. I got two. One of them is both of them are pay league. One of them we play for the Ric Flair belt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then the other one you get to win money.
I still gotta get my belt made for my degree.
Get the Ric Flair joint. We got the replica. It was about I think it was $375.
Okay. I was thinking, that's all the real championship belt is coming up. Put Wayne State, Mike Ellis, management champion, something like that on that board.
Hey, you deserve it, man. Yeah, when you came out in 2020, man, that was a dang depressing year to see kids had to make their own walking the stage graduations and everything because everything was virtual. And that's when they blew up on the Never Would Have Made It remix. They was dancing to that coming out and everything. So man, man.
When the pandemic went off, I did old school. I got in the crib. I found some papers. I slept the hell like some fool. Every damn time is my time. Supposed to graduate in 96. We get extended school year. You graduate in July.
Yep.
Ooh. I'm trying to have a party. I already had priced it out. 2 bottles of Dom Perignon, Gatorade water in my cooler. Don't bug me. My party. No. People hope they live. Like, what the hell? Pandemic.
Yeah. That pandemic was serious too.
Yeah. Every day we had a wellness check. How you feeling? Well, someone passed. Like, dang.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I can't party, but damn it, I don't care. This damn planet blow. I'm getting my degree. I'm too close. And that can't become my galvanized thought. Like, Jeff, you right. Like, I don't care about all this, dog. We can touch it. Before I was like 10 class away, so I'm like, man, I ain't never gonna get there. I don't know when.
Say I'm at the finish line.
Oh hell no! I don't care what happened. We getting there. I wake up in heaven after the fact, but I got my degree.
Hey, you did it, man. That's the thing. You got to push through because
it's so long ago now. That's the crazy part.
The adversity gonna come, whatever that's gonna be, and that year was the dang pandemic, so people had to graduate virtually to see their name, and you couldn't invite people out to be cheering for you and all of those type of things.
But they did graduate us in class 21 back in 22.
Okay. So you was able to walk the stage?
Yeah, because the new basketball arena that they partnered with the G League team for the Pistons, I already saw it like, it's going to be where they're going to graduate because it's right on campus. It's nice. You ain't got to pay whatever the price is for Ford Field or Fox. We're going to do it right here. Show up.
Right.
Crank them out all day.
And keep it going.
Yep, and it was nice. I give it to a nice little spot.
So what you doing for the Labor Day?
I might go somewhere and get somebody ribs already made. I haven't had them in a while. Unless I go buy a little grill thing I can put on the stove somewhere and grill. I don't feel like pulling out the grill, cleaning it. That's too much work, bro. What I'm trying to prove. I know I can grill.
Hey, but you can bake your ribs in your oven.
Yeah, but I ain't saying.
You're right.
Yeah, it's nice, but I'm gonna go pay somebody some inflation. So what? $25. But I don't know because budgeting now, like, I don't want to risk it all for that. It ain't that serious. I can imagine what they taste like.
Hey, trust me, somebody in your circle making some food on Labor Day, and all you got to do is pull up.
Yeah.
Most times.
Yeah, but I do it. I do it the night before. I'm like, Labor Day supposed to be for people to chill, not me to be working. I got down working and cleaning up at 5. Like, dude, this is the day gone. He was cooking and cleaning all day on Labor Day. I can't do it.
And doing the work.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's the worst story you ever heard of a female going on a date?
Ooh, the worst story. Man, you might want to go first because I gotta think back. That's a good question. I gotta think back. I know I got something in the bank.
Man, I remember Valentine's of 02 math class. Lady talk about, her boo's gonna take it somewhere. And I told her put the second dress on and heels. We're like, all right, well, we'll be back next week, find out what happened. Next week. How did your thing go? Don't ask me that. Like, oh, hey, nothing politics. I'm just trying to ask you a question. What's wrong? She got dressed up. You know how women go in there, transform, and look amazing. Got the heels. And this Negro took her to White Castle.
Ooh. Ooh.
I just started laughing. I wasn't trying to. If I would punch you, I'm laughing with you. You mean you had the hella sexy dress and the heels on, and he took you to White Castle?
Hey, I think
what you want?
Man.
What do you think? You know, for real? Like, wow.
Honestly, I would have to say the worst thing. Honestly, the worst thing I've ever witnessed or heard. I think you was there with us. This was back when we used to do those swing outs in high school, and we went to Fridays out there in Dearborn, and the server. I don't know if the server tripped or what happened. But the server spilled the whole, like all of the drinks onto QV's head. And her dress and everything, man. And
I don't remember that.
Yeah, and like I said, that's why I said I can't remember if you was there because this was back when we was all working, so you might have been working at the racetrack that at that time. But I remember Corey was there and a couple of other.
I know Corey started laughing.
Man, Corey, he can't help it, man. That dude cracking up laughing. And man, you talk about somebody feeling bad in the moment to see that.
Oh man,
because it was like 3 different, because we wasn't like we was drinking alcohol, but you talking like maybe Sprites and Cokes, man, all that stuff falling on her, man. I mean, that was crazy. No, she was so hot she didn't know what to do. But the good thing for all of us, all our food was free after all that. So, I told her, I said, thanks for spotting me, she didn't find that funny, but I did. I thought
you dirty. You said they was spotting me.
Hey,
why you bro? Dang.
That was a rough night, man. And
oh man,
we talked about that. We talked about that for months and months after that. But it wasn't funny for her, but it was funny for us.
Oh man, I know. Yeah, she's missed. But I know she was sleeping.
Yeah, she was hot.
Apparently, she ain't chased you.
No. I think she was more mad at the server more than anything, and just kind of in a state of shock.
Yeah,
it was crazy. Hey, you talking about stuff fun, man? What you think about college football being back in full throttle?
I was watching before I dozed off my boy crib earlier. Ohio State was playing somebody. And people getting their head knocked off like, oh yeah, college football back.
Oh yeah, Ohio State was playing Akron, University of Akron.
I was shocked. Deion team won. But a lot of people's like, man, y'all got to do better now. Like, hey, he did win the game. I'm like, dang. I guess the love is gone after that one season.
No, what it is, you got to think about it. Coach Prime, not Coach Deion Sanders. If he was Coach Deion Sanders, people wouldn't be such haters. The fact that everybody call him Coach Prime, they want to hate for no reason, man. They don't want to see the dude be successful.
I mean, that's his alter ego. He's always going to be prime time. I mean, the lights come on. It's just like putting on gloves. You think he's going to be just, oh, that's my dad, Coach Deion Sanders? That's prime time, baby. He the reason why he was Ric Flair for football.
Ric Flair football, 100%.
Why do you think all these people start trying to come up with personality after prime time?
Hey, where you think they get the do-rag wearing and everything?
Yep.
Now they wearing a little bandana with their school logo on to go around, but they would have never even came up with that idea had he not been wearing what we call now the dollar store do-rag. Boom. Put the joint on. Because back then he probably was able to get $3-4 back then.
Yep.
Yeah. And he was wearing those things.
Because he would give you like almost 5-yard cushion. I'm like, man, he's so disrespectful. He like this far away from the dude, and the dude take off because he ain't trying to bump him. And the dude think he doing something, and he just come up, pop, get out there.
Out of there.
You caught him?
Yeah, buddy was good, man.
Like that. I was surprised people want to fight. I'm gonna give you like almost 10 yards, like dog. Man, my wife, you better stop disrespecting me like that too. You better get up in my face, man. Show me some love. He's like, you the weakest dude on the field. Like, man, y'all still over there. I got this guy. And he'll let him go past him. Come back. Pop. Don't throw over here again. Then you might see the Jets with the rep quarterback, I guess, saying F you, like, oh, okay. Throw over here again. Interception. He going to do it again.
People were scared throwing that. And the thing I liked about Prime was he was going to play on either side. He wanted your best player.
Yep.
He didn't duck no action. He wanted your best player.
He stalked that man everywhere, whatever coverage you got, that's where I'm following him. Y'all get them. And then talk trash to me. I told him don't throw over there. He had a nerve to say F me. Now F this high step. I told you don't throw on myself. I get paid for a reason.
Pick six.
I'm like, yeah, it's prime time.
So is your Friday nights back already? The season back?
Season of what?
For y'all sports.
For Wayne State?
No. I'm talking about the show you be doing with Marte. Y'all show back on Friday.
We're back next Friday.
Next Friday, okay, bet.
Yeah. They went to the Martin show.
Oh, okay.
And they talking about doing that at her daughter's prom send-off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be hilarious because now I called like, hey, I'm doing a replay. Okay. I'm going like, have fun, man. Like, don't be you. I know you gonna have that face like, I don't want to be here. I'm sick of y'all. Don't kill the vibe. She started laughing like, come on, don't be you.
Yeah, go out there and have a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, look, he lost some weight.
Oh, that's good.
Make for bad boys because they supposed to be older. You might gain a little weight or something.
Yeah. No, that's good that he working on his health.
Yeah, I saw he had got a Spirit of Detroit award. But I saw a picture where he's on the steps of the building they always showed for Martin.
Oh, over there at the apartment building off Jefferson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. Which was cool. He even based it out of Detroit. He had to do that.
You know what's crazy? I took a class over the summer of one of those years for math, and one of the ladies I was helping tutor with her math, I had to go to her apartment, and she stayed in that apartment building.
Wow. Brother fifth floor.
Yeah, brother fifth floor. She stayed over there. So it was funny to actually be in that apartment building and actually get a chance to see what it actually looked like on the inside.
And the crazy part, if you're from Detroit, you might know people that were those characters he played.
Yeah.
You might, like, I do a person like that. That's the funny part. Like, he must came here and just saw that. Like, I'll make that to a show.
What was my man Tracy Morgan's character name on there? He's always be man. There's one episode. It was like Thanksgiving or Christmas, and he had like 3/4 his. And he was trying to sell, and I remember first Martin was giving them hell, like, man, take that out of here, man. We don't want them fried rats. You got this, and this. So then later on that day, he called her back and said, man, I thought you said you didn't want it.
Yeah, that might be an episode where the heat power was out.
Yeah, it was some of the power was up, man. Man, I'm telling you, if you watch some of those Martin episodes, you can laugh at those episodes like you laughed the first time right now today.
Oh yeah, because he really made you want to get your own spot. So you respect my house, and you like, oh, okay, you don't get out. When you had the moments coming up, like, so this is what Martin was talking about. Hey, respect my house, man.
Hey, you remember the first time Bruh Man was over there? My man was wearing his shirt.
That's so disrespectful. Go through your stuff. But now you know that wasn't Detroit, because who got their window open, not locked?
Yeah, no, hey, it definitely wasn't Detroit, but it was funny because Bruh Man so big, you can see Martin really didn't want to have to fight him, but he's like, hey, man, what you doing?
Yeah, he got to represent somehow.
He like, man, oh, I shouldn't have did that, huh? And then he took the shirt off and gave it back to him. Hey, you have me watch some episodes tonight, man.
Yeah.
That's a classic.
I remember the one they tried to find what time he did. They thought they found it. Now, the writers could have said, what was his job? I don't know if they ever did say what his job was. Nope.
Hey, everybody that's from Detroit knew exactly what that man's job was. The fact that they didn't say it, everybody knew. Then he'd be like, yeah, I just, as soon as I get off work, everybody like, come on, man. Because you think about it, he dressed really nice.
But that was speculated that he was a doughboy.
That's what I'm saying. That was the only thing you could really say that he had to, because you never seen him say he truly was actually at work. Like Mark going up at his job, hey, man, this happened. He was always just saying, hey, I just got off work. They told you ain't got no damn job.
But he knew. So if he was a doughboy, he was giving that money back to the community, because the people he would know, like, well, they don't look like no street people. They look like professionals.
Yeah, he definitely had to handle his business accordingly, but it was always funny. And then my man Cole made it even funnier because he talking about Big Shirley.
I mean, watching that show reminded me of being down at Mom's house. We just hang out with everybody.
Hey, I'm telling you, man, you got to think about it. Back at that time, Martin was the #1 show on his network.
Yep.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was the #1 show on his network. Yep. So it was good times, and it was the good fact that they came on different days made it even better. So you didn't have to compete against each other, you know.
Yeah.
I remember faithfully watching those episodes, man. I didn't miss a beat.
Yeah, you had that back then.
I remember that, man. I didn't miss a beat on those episodes.
I remember the old theater on Greenfield, or the Southfield City or something it was called. When the first Bad Boys came out.
On Greenfield? Out there, 9 Mile?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That we used to call it Africana.
He did call it that.
Hey, you go to that one, you better be ready to throw some hands, because it's gonna be a fight.
Yeah. But when that first Bad Boys came out, that boy, they made money in that spot. That boy's packed. And people was outside, man. We waiting for the last show. Like, oh, you gonna be out here, wild boy, because it's crowded.
I think back then, I used to go to. I'm trying to remember what year they brought the Star out. I know we was in college, but
Might have been 97.
Yeah, it might have been 97. Whenever they had brought the Star out, as soon as they brought the Star, that was like the theater that I would go out to a lot of times.
That was a glamour spot.
Yeah, I used to go there. Then when that one started getting out of hand with too many people, I started going to the one out there in what's the city? Livonia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, out that way. When they used to have a mall out there, Wonderland Mall.
That was a low key spot for a theater.
Yeah, that's the reason why I used to go, because it was low key. It was never overpacked or crowded.
You wouldn't run into nobody you knew.
Yeah, you never really ran into anybody, and that was perfect, man. You can go out there, have a good time, and be good.
Only time I ever did was when I was working afternoons. I took a half day to go on a date, and I go get my ticket. Old girl, like, we going there because I see my director, Eugene Carter. And I'm laughing like, this is going to be comical. What up, Mr. Carter? How you and the family? Hey, Jeff, what you, far as vacation, but go call my boss. I know you're going to do it. His wife started laughing like, oh, she know. Like, I know how you get out there. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm on a date, so I'm going to wait so we get out the way. Yeah, he took flowers. Oh, okay. Enjoy your night. I'm enjoying mine. He started laughing like, at least you one of the smart ones. Like, you think I'm going with this damn green on, boy, like I'm a Ninja Turtle? And I'm not going to be out here legit. I ain't going to be out here dirty.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that Murphy's Law, like, what's the odds I run into this dude at Wonderland Theater?
Yeah, out of all the places.
I know I'm fine. Like, nope.
Yeah. Out of all the places. You know what's crazy is that area now is they got a Target over there, Walmart, a couple of other little spots over that way.
It's weird too. Like, man, I remember this was a spot for the theater.
Yeah, that was, like you said, that was the low key spot, because you knew if you went to Northland and Fairlane, you was gonna see everybody.
Yeah, like when I was dating, I had certain levels of spots. Cool, I don't know nothing about it. We can go with Wonderland. You nice. We go to Star. If I'm trying to risk it all, maybe I think that you're the one. We're gonna go to the Palladium. You can buy the dinner and movie hookup.
What was that joint? What's that joint you took me to? It was I think that was either Pontiac or it was Inkster. One time we went.
Inkster?
Is it Pontiac? It was a theater we went to out there.
Yeah, it was Showcase.
Okay, that's the one. I remember I went there one time.
They had 1 and 2 on both sides of the telegraph.
Yeah. I remember you used to go out there too on some of your dates or whatever you had going on.
Oh yeah, who should have been my ex-wife, old girl from Pontiac. Yeah, I was gone like NSYNC, but that song came out. 6 foot 230, I was gone.
Hey, I just remember like, hey man, I'm going to the movies. I'll be back later on. I'm like, this dude gone again. Beam him up, Scotty.
Oh, man. Sometimes I'm like, man, leave this girl alone. She playing with you, Jeff. But then when I see her, like, damn. and you hear that voice like, man, Jeff, this dog ain't gonna hunt, man. Leave this girl alone. At her. She's amazing. I know. But walk away like, I don't lose. I ain't do it. Any other time, like, just walk. He ain't gonna listen. You know, you had that devil and the angel. They're like, he ain't gonna listen. Go, fool, go.
So go ahead on.
Get your little Charlie Brown hook up on. I am with the football. Whoop. String out the band. Failure again.
Oh, yeah. That's funny.
That was a dope spot. They had restaurants over there too. No one knew about it. But y'all ain't talking about you knowing.
But no, hey, what's the joint? What's the joint? What you said it's called? The Planet? What's the one that you was talking about with the food and everything now?
The Palladium?
Yeah.
The Imagine bought it now, so
okay, so Imagine.
Oh, Woodward.
Is that the one on Woodward and like what's that?
Like 13 Mile?
I was about to say, yeah, like 12 or 13 miles.
Yep. Downtown Birmingham area.
Yeah. I seen that one. I never been to it, but it looked like that one would be pretty nice.
Oh yeah, because you can walk up to because you gotta go up the elevator now. to get to it. But once you come in, they got the concession stand, little screen thing to get your tickets, like
So they got the works.
theaters, and you do your thing.
Wow.
I mean, I love Imagine. I mean, nobody, that was my spot, but everybody started going. Because they sell alcohol. I'm like, nah, man. Pookie and Ray Ray out here, nah, I ain't going. And then get drinks? No, I'm not doing that. No. Not coming out here. In that spot no more. Out here in their pajamas. Nah. No, I ain't going.
You know what's crazy? When I was up there, for one while we had started doing a tradition on Thanksgiving. We would always go to the movies that night.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember that for a while. We was doing that. I want to say, let's say from 97 to probably 2000 for like 3-4 years. We was running it back to back.
With your people?
Yeah. It was just usually all the cousins. Like everybody say, hey, you know, this movie is out. Let's go check it out. You know, it's always a movie that come out around Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Either that weekend before, that Wednesday before.
Mm-hmm.
So it was. I don't think they do that now. I'm gonna have to ask them if they still do that. But I know that was real big for us.
Yeah, I can't even call it a big movie coming out nowadays on Thanksgiving. And then you had the Black Friday at midnight, and they bumped out to like noon.
Yeah, now the sale.
I'll be back.
Yeah, you try to eat your food, you gotta order. But see, they got smart. They got it to where you can order stuff online. You don't have to show up no more.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in the day, you ain't show up for that TV, you wasn't getting that TV.
Dog, I did it one time with my ex. Went out to Westland. And it was like a car seat you can sit down on, play your video games.
Oh, yeah, the video game share. Wow.
We thought they was fighting for the fumble. I'm like, these people are mad. It was a car accident. I'm like, it's only 5 in the morning. These people doing all this crazy ass shit. What the hell?
Hey, I see some things like that too. So what we used to do, we used to go to a city here called Dunwoody, and so the one over in Dunwoody, it was like the way they had it organized at the Walmart. You didn't have to guess where the stuff was at. You had to worry about no fighting. They always had it organized where you basically had to form a line, like, okay, what you here for?
Okay.
Video game. You know, you go this way. They give you a map. Boom. Hey, I'm here for the TV. You go here. Hey, I'm here for Elmo. So it was organization.
Oh, Elmo.
Yeah, my thing is I didn't want no unorganized chaos, man. That was always a bad thing, man, just to have unorganized chaos.
It started that way that time I went, but once the doors open, it's like, baby, kid, rush them. I'm like, they rushed the damn door.
Oh, man.
If I had a camera phone back then, I would have went and laughed like, do you see this bullshit right here? These people acting like crazy people for some stuff.
Yeah, hey, and you know what's crazy is some of the stuff is 50% off, but some of that stuff, some of them people, if they start looking at the prices like right now, and you look at it at that time, it ain't really no real 50% off. You thinking it's 50%, they saying it's 50% off. And so, you know, what you see in them fight over is funny, you know, but like back when Toys R Us was out.
Oh, man,
I remember I went there one time it was a video game, and I probably seen the biggest brawl of all time, man. And it was all because of that damn Tickle Me Elmo. And it started with the lady. She like, ma'am, I was here first. The lady said, ma'am. The lady said, ma'am, I was here first. So then the other lady like, well, I was here first. So now it's 3 of them. Next thing you know, they said the one lady like, well, I tell you what, when they let everybody start grabbing, then you know, if I don't get mine first, it's gonna be a problem. So I'm sitting up there looking like, man, if they start fighting over this Elmo, I know something. Sure enough, soon as that line got to going, all you seen was elbows and everything flying. I'm like, man. I'm like, why get locked up? You came in here for a toy, now you about to be locked up. Because the police is always at those locations. So you about to get locked up.
Yeah, they shut it down. I remember I went in there one Christmas and they had the old school Thundercats for like $9. Lion-O, Tiger, and another one. Big boys. My dumb ass didn't think, Jeff, you should buy it. You probably sell it to a collector.
Wow.
I did not think about it. Like, you should have did it.
You didn't snag it.
Nope. And someone would probably bought it for like $300. Like, oh, that life said, yeah, about that big. Yeah.
Wow.
Give me $300. Back then, 300 was like 1,000.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Now, won't anybody eat groceries?
That's true. I know. I always look at everybody that buy the Jordans and they resell them.
That's right.
Yeah, you can make some money. So I'm looking like I said. Up to this point I hadn't done it, but I think I'm gonna start doing it because the shoe size you wear, shoe size I wear is very popular. So might as well dang gonna get on the sites, buy the shoes and sell them.
I'll create your little revenue stream, huh?
Hey, go ahead, man. If they gonna keep on buying them. They keep re-releasing the same shoes we had back in the days that was out.
Yeah,
they re-releasing them, so hey, they gonna buy them.
Now, if I do get some, I will go get the patent leather black and red ones.
Oh yeah, they call those the 11s, or you can say for us the 96s.
Okay, yeah, I would get that, but they probably like $400.
Yeah, those joints the 11s.
Yeah, I ain't paying $400.
You got to put them on your wish list, and somebody will gift you one day.
Man, you know how a lot of these model girls be on these sites, and these cats be buying it.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you,
they be buying it. You ain't not lying.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
I go click on. I'm curious, like that's $500. This fool bought it.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? Some of the girls, they feet so small they can get the kid size, so they not paying the full price like everybody else.
That's true.
You know, so you dating one of them, then you good. You might get her 2 pair.
He said 2 pair.
You might be able to budget 2 pair in her thing. She wear under 6.
That's amazing. I don't even feel like the holiday weekend either. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, hey, but I'm gonna enjoy my 3 days. I can tell you that.
And the kids went back to school?
Yeah, they went back here the beginning of August, that Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. The 5th. The 5th was their first day.
The free babysitters are back.
Yeah, they back. So they full throttle, man. So they're gonna be here. They're gonna be here on Monday, disrupting my peace. You know, I gotta keep them active, man. Video games, something to keep them entertained.
I know you get frustrated. That's hilarious.
Yeah, hey man, they work your nerves, man. You see these grades coming in all over.
You trying to be Mr. Clean Cut over there with the hookup.
Yeah, hey, you got to try to stay young because you sure ain't gonna look young.
Didn't I tell you to get out that room? What? The toy was in there.
Yeah. Hey.
Go to your mom.
Yeah, lying.
Man, this has been a good show.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's always a good time on here, man.
All the time, man. It's crazy that we were staying in the same house for a minute. Tracy used to not laughing.
Hey, going at it on the video games.
Oh man. Yeah, those are funny times.
Yeah, going over to Coney in the wee hours. I say the wee hours, but more so before the night or early in the morning. Not so much like 3, 4 in the morning because we knew it was riffraff at that time of the night.
Oh yeah. That time I hurt my ankle. I had to go to.
Oh Lord. That was probably the most comical night ever, right there. It wasn't comical for you, but it was
Yeah,
comical.
I felt twice.
That dude,
Damn nail was not nailed down and caught my sock.
that dude went down the stairs. All I see was the cup rolling around the corner. Like I thought it was almost like a scene out of a scary movie. To be honest with you, it was like wait a minute, where did he go? All I heard when you say was "oh," and then the cup rolling around the corner. I'm like, do I get up? If they done took him out, what they gonna do to me? I gotta get up.
I was thinking about you ain't no good.
Hey, I was thinking like, did this dude just get taken out? I got to figure out how to get up out of here, cause hey man, then when I turned that corner, I'm like, oh Lord, that we go from about to play the video game, now we got to go to urgent care.
Now you said some trash photo in. Hey, my team, please. Fell out laughing. Like, Joe, that's not funny.
Oh Lord.
Turning around. Ooh. That was a funny night. It was painful but funny.
Hey, just thinking about you bringing back memories, Doc. I done forgot about that. The way
I
you
would never get here. You say he was team clean, like dog, for real. That's what you gonna do. You ain't trying to help me or you dying laughing.
Oh man.
Oh man, it's gonna make me retire, man.
Woo! Hey, man.
Yeah, the nurses dying laughing like y'all crazy. All over the juice, and like, yep, and a nail. It was out to get me.
Oh,
good times. We hope y'all enjoyed the show. Labor Day is this weekend, so enjoy yourself because everybody work hard doing something. And drink responsibly, hydrate, and get your grub on.
Get your grub on. Be safe.
That too. Till next time, everybody.
Good night.